The chairman of Gambia's Constitutional Review Commission refuted claims of plagiarism. Tunisia's plastic sector is adversely affected by COVID-19 pandemic. The country is not benefiting from the fishing industry. This and more coming your way on the news desk. This is Africa TV and many thanks for joining us. I am Amadou Khan. And now the news in detail, and we begin with matters of the Constitution. Speaking for the first time since the National Assembly's rejection of the draft Constitution on the 22nd of September, the chairman of the Constitutional Review Commission described critics who claim that the draft Constitution is plagiarized as merely stoking emotions to back up their rejection of the draft bill. He told a press conference on Thursday that constitutions all over the world drew inspiration from other constitutions because they are not copyright. Julden Yasware has more details of that in this report.
The lead draftsman said the Gambia's Constitutional Review Commission has not blindly adopted or adapted constitutional provisions from elsewhere. After the draft accused the Commission of plagiarism, Justice Cherno Suleiman Jallo said The Commission thoroughly reviewed and applied them in line with the Gambia's national circumstances, especially with regard to the opinions during their consultations.
It is unfortunate that a tiny minority of critics have leveled the claim that the draft constitution was plagiarized. The CRC, with its team of experienced draftspersons and international drafters, has not any credence to such claims. And essentially view the claims as merely stoking emotions to back up the critics' rejection of the draft constitution. Indeed, there have been those that never said anything good of the CRC from the time of its inception. For them, it was personal.
The draft constitution has been hailed by many as representing the wishes and aspirations of the Gambian people, but some lawmakers claim that the bill was plagiarized from Kenya's 2010 constitution as they voted against the draft. However, Justice Jallo said international experts on constitutional law advise reliance on best constitutional models for the development of new constitutions.
It is perfectly acceptable and indeed encouraged in the legislative drafting world that drafters of laws may draw inspiration from other written laws by adopting specific provisions thereof or adapting such provisions to special circumstances. This is not controversial, well, except in the Gambia. One only has to review various Commonwealth countries to see evidence of adoptions or adaptation.
The CRC chair stated that the constitutional history of the Gambia shows that the 1970 constitution drew a lot of inspiration from the Jamaican constitution 1962, which it adopted.
11 chapters of the 1970 are essentially the same as those of the 10 chapters of the Jamaican Constitution. Similarly, Chapter 3 of the 1970 Constitution was the Jamaican Constitution. The minor differences are in the areas of protection of persons detained during a period of public emergency, which the Jamaican Constitution did not have. Similarly, the Jamaican Constitution had no provision on prohibition of slavery and forced labor, which the 1970 Constitution adapted from the European Convention on Human Rights. In a similar vein, the 1997 Constitution of the Republic of the Gambia that governs us now drew enormous inspiration from the Constitution of Ghana. That is constitution building. Trying to denigrate the toil and hard work of the CRC on this issue has been most unfortunate.
The chair of the Constitutional Review Commission added that there is a lot of harmonization of laws.
Communities 26 years after the catastrophic incident. The reconciliation process is meant to bring peace between victims and perpetrators living in the same communities. The country's National Unity and Reconciliation Commission supported the cause initiated by citizens from one of the regions affected during the genocide.